kind of feels wrong to call Cole an experienced senior member of the tour, but up against this lighty from Australia. Let's look at the replays. Jarvis looked like he wanted to get things started. Pretty much on cue what he's been doing through the heats, just big backhand whips down the line. See if this thing had a little reform for him, and getting a little crazy on the last turn there.
And of course, big Cole Houshmand behind him.
Whoa, he just took off like a rocket down the line here. Big old turn, drop, but showing power and speed.
Well, quickly back to it as we get a second wave, and that is a beautiful pivot in the pocket for Jarvis Earle, surfing his second heat of the day, a quarterfinal win this morning in similar form and fashion. There's an intensity and an explosiveness.
He's very excited to compete against these guys. Took off on this one. He's got that beautiful bottom turn straight up into the lip. That was a pretty heavy section. Second turn a little bit late, less clean, but he managed to work it around and get another turn.
Sort of bigger sets in the lineup might increase in frequency. And almost on cue, Cole Houshmand. Top corner jam for him. This wave is twisted a little bit. And it just, as he navigates that, he'll just get stuck. Earle as well. But where did this one go wrong?
Well, he did everything right on the first turn, came around the section, looked like a pretty standard.
Pull back those history books and talk about that a little bit as well as the show folds on. Meanwhile, we spoke about the coiling energy of Jarvis Earle, who's also just gone down all the way through 2025. Let's have a look at this moment.
That was nasty, and he actually broke.
Along the rip current in the south end of the beach.
Oh, good old turn to start, comes right around, another big whip there, and then powers the tail out the back for the 3-turn combo, 4-turn combo.
Of the winter in South Africa, where you still need to worry about getting a suntan. But it is here in Ballito as we get Cole Houshmand on the way to replacing a 3.33 in the scoreline. He is going to do that. Sound fundamental surfing from the Californian.
In 2 turns, you'll see him take off, comes straight off the bottom, nice big little whip, and then goes up into the lip. So I don't think it's got the...
And he has a priority here, and he is going to try and look at attacking his lowest score of the 4.5. And here we go. The surfer from Cronulla just tracking down into a corner. Nice whippy turn there. This wave is tapered a touch, but he still hammers away. And that perhaps is going to be Jarvis Earle's best ride of this first semi-final. And let's have a look at the opener of that exchange.
Jeez, that was a strong whip off the top to start off. Had to cut that one a little bit short, but then comes around for the third. Good looking wave. I'm just looking in the background there. I think Cole's about to get into one too. So this semi is on.
Well, bigger wave out the back, and Cole Houshmand just big blunt.
I like how he pivots off the bottom as well. And then Cole gets a slightly bigger one straight up into the lip. But this was the money turn. Absolutely destroyed it. That
getting in the ring with names like Alan Cleland and Oscar Berry. And meanwhile, big hacking turn. Cole Houshmand will go for a hard sell here. Jarvis Earle's going to get an opportunity on a left hand, and it's going to move away from him. Just that energy of the lip line and almost a friendly acknowledgement right there in the heat of the moment. He just he knows that Cole Houshmand mentally has got the better of him in that. It started with a really grisly.
Yeah, right now we've got 2 big brutes and 1 sprightly Hawaiian left. Is it going to be Jackson Bunch or Wesley Dantas going up against Cole Houshmand? We don't know yet because we've got 40 minutes to find out.
Thank you, Giggs. Cole, you are 1 heat away from a potential double Ballito Pro event win. What really stood out from the beach, what felt like, in that double goofy battle, was your power and control. It really felt like it gave you that edge over Jarvis.
Yeah, that was a tricky heat. I think we both made a couple of mistakes. I definitely made kind of a lot of mistakes. And, I knew going into it, Jarvis freaking ripped. So it was like, I know it's just my point of difference was gonna have to be my size and power, and because he's quick and rips. So yeah, just try to stick to my strengths and kind of did a few big turns and got through.
Nice. Well, you definitely did. It was so good to watch from the beach, and we worked out it's probably like 4 a.m. at home. and I'm sure you got a lot of family and friends who are super stoked you're into the finals. Do you want to send them some love?
Yeah, just all my friends, family, girlfriend at home, just everyone. I don't know if they're up and watching. I know some of them are. So, yeah, stay tuned. I don't know, we're probably not on today, so tune in tomorrow. But, yeah, love you guys. See you soon.
Nice. Well, rest up. Tomorrow's finals day. We're so looking forward to watching it. And back to you guys.